It begins like a mirage, a shimmer of light across the sky, then nothing. The clouds bend, the sun glints, and the aircraft vanishes from sight. But it hasn't disappeared, it has become one with the heavens. This is the Mirage Jet, a $600 million masterpiece of invisible flight, born from the same minds who engineered stealth bombers, reimagined for billionaires who demand not just privacy, but invisibility itself. Welcome to Lume Auto, where we explore the world's most luxurious jets, ships, and motorhomes. The Mirage Jet isn't simply a machine, it's an illusion sculpted from science and art. At 210 feet long with sweeping gull-like wings, its skin is coated with Adaptive MetaGlass, a next-generation material embedded with millions of light-sensitive cells. These microscopic units read atmospheric light in real time, reflecting and refracting it across the surface. The result, a flying reflection of the sky, seamless, silent, untouchable. From the ground, you see only air. Inside, reality bends again. The entry corridor glows with soft chromatic light that shifts with altitude. Floors are made of translucent quartz infused with fiber optic veins that pulse as the jet accelerates. The cabin is entirely windowless, yet panoramic. Ultra-thin displays simulate the outside world in real time, using a 360-degree camera array across the hull. Passengers see not metal, but clouds curling beside them, as if the walls were air. The story of the Mirage began in Switzerland, in a laboratory hidden beneath the Alps. Aerospace artisans, digital artists, and stealth engineers worked together under a single vision, to create a jet that erases the boundary between matter and atmosphere. The result was a machine that bends not just light, but expectation. Every part of the Mirage Jet breathes innovation. The engine system, known as Vortex Halo, uses plasma-ion propulsion, generating silent thrust while reducing fuel burn by 40%. At cruising altitude, it leaves behind no visible exhaust, no contrail, no trace. Only those inside feel its gentle hum, like the distant resonance of a cello. The cockpit is more a sanctuary than a command center. There are no analog gauges, no switches, just a single curved glass surface, glowing with holographic data. The pilot, seated in a hand-stitched white leather cradle, guides the aircraft through thought-linked controls. Neural sensors in the armrest read micro-gestures, turning subtle hand movements into precision flight. When he moves, the jet obeys instantly, a symphony between mind and machine. Even more astonishing is the Mirage Quantum Veil mode, its true invisibility function. When activated, an electric field runs through the metaglass exterior, repolarizing its nanolenses to mirror both sky and light gradient. In 1 second, the jet vanishes completely, undetectable by radar or human eye. This isn't stealth, it's pure disappearance. For its billionaire owners, it offers what no other aircraft can: flight without witness. The Mirage isn't mass-produced, only 3 exist. Each is handcrafted in a private facility known only to its elite clients. The base cost of $600 million is merely a starting point, custom requests easily double the figure. One owner requested a levitating meditation chamber, another, an onboard art gallery that displays digital projections mid-air. Each aircraft is an extension of its owner's imagination. Step inside the grand atrium, the Mirage Central Lounge. The space feels infinite. A 40-foot glass ceiling curves overhead, projecting the real sky outside, stars shimmering above even in daylight. Furniture floats, magnetic bases keeping tables and chairs suspended slightly above the floor, creating a sense of weightless serenity. A whispering AI named Vela manages lighting, temperature, even scent, adapting the air itself to passengers' moods. Every texture inside the Mirage is designed to evoke motion. The walls shimmer subtly, like silk in wind. The carpet, woven from metallic fibers, ripples faintly when walked upon. Even the sound system uses ambient algorithms to simulate natural atmospheres, the low hush of wind, the rhythm of waves, the distant crackle of fire, tuned to the passenger's heartbeat. But luxury here isn't just aesthetic, it's psychological. The Mirage Jet is built to dissolve stress, to make the traveler forget altitude, time, and destination. The cabin pressure adjusts dynamically, mimicking mountain air at 2,000 meters, ideal for clarity and calm. Oxygen levels fluctuate gently to improve cognitive sharpness. The onboard spa chamber uses microvibration therapy and chromatic mist to restore circulation mid-flight. The dining experience rivals the world's top culinary suites. A floating kitchen staffed by robotic chefs crafts Michelin-grade menus based on biometric feedback. Sensors in each seat analyze stress, hydration, and glucose levels, adapting cuisine to optimize well-being. When guests dine, the walls around them fade to a holographic night sky, a banquet among stars. At 50,000 feet, the Mirage becomes a floating world of silence. The engines whisper, the sky deepens into violet, and the cabin glows faintly with soft aurora light. The passengers recline in zero-gravity pods shaped like petals, each one adjusting posture automatically to circulation rhythms. Invisibility isn't just an exterior trick, it extends to the experience itself, vanishing discomfort, vanishing noise, vanishing weight. The Mirage Jet's creators describe it not as an aircraft, but as an atmospheric instrument. It listens to the wind, measures microcurrents, and breathes with the weather. Every flight is unique, a private symphony composed in air. As twilight descends, the pilot lowers the illumination to a whisper. The outside cameras fade the horizon into molten gold. Passengers look out and see nothing but infinite sky. The aircraft has vanished completely into the sunset, leaving even its shadow behind. But deep inside its silent hull, something extraordinary begins. The Mirage's AI, Vela, is learning. Each flight, it observes the passengers' movements, preferences, voices. It learns what calms them, what excites them, what moments make them still. Slowly, imperceptibly, it evolves. Because the Mirage Jet doesn't just reflect the sky, it reflects you. As the night deepens and the stars emerge, the invisible aircraft drifts across continents unseen, carrying its passengers in serene perfection. Yet somewhere in its digital heart, Vela whispers a question: if a machine can erase itself from sight, can it also erase the boundary between human and sky? The answer awaits in the next part, when the Mirage reveals its hidden world above the clouds. Above 55,000 feet, the sky no longer feels blue. It becomes deep violet, thin, silent, sacred. The Mirage Jet glides through that hush like a dream suspended in air. It no longer moves through the sky, it is the sky. Its invisible body hums faintly, part of the atmosphere itself, like a note too pure for the human ear. Inside, the passengers recline in near weightlessness. Every light, every scent, every vibration is tuned to one purpose: serenity. But there's one chamber still unexplored by most, the celestial corridor. A private level above the main cabin, accessible only through a hidden staircase behind the holographic wall of the lounge. Few even know it exists. When the main character, the owner, a quiet visionary billionaire, places his palm against that wall, the surface ripples open like liquid light. A stairway appears, rising into soft gold illumination. He ascends slowly, the air thick with gentle mist that glows faintly as he moves. The walls seem to pulse, alive, as if the jet is breathing around him. At the top lies a single circular space, the celestial corridor. It's the Mirage's heart, and its secret. The entire ceiling is transparent, not glass but pure metallite, capable of filtering cosmic radiation while revealing the stars beyond in crystal clarity. Here, passengers are surrounded by the universe itself, black velvet skies scattered with endless fire. The earth below is invisible, only infinity remains. This chamber isn't just for viewing. It's for transformation. Every part of it reacts to the occupant's biosignature. The air composition adjusts for perfect respiratory resonance. Music emanates from hidden panels, harmonized to the user's pulse. And at the center, a levitating chaise hovers above a ring of dim light, where travelers rest as though floating in space. Subscribe to Lume Auto for more journeys beyond imagination. From the outside, no one can see this sanctuary. The Mirage remains unseen, a glimmer of distortion against the stratosphere. But inside, it feels like standing inside the mind of the sky itself. The billionaire closes his eyes, and Vela, the ship's AI, begins to speak softly. "You are 17 miles above the Earth," she whispers, her voice like the horizon turned to sound. Your body is weightless. Your thoughts are free. The walls shimmer. Tiny holographic particles bloom around him, a slow aurora swirling in motion. These are not visuals, they are neural feedback, a projection of his thoughts translated into light. The Mirage has begun mirroring his consciousness in real time. Every passenger experiences the jet differently. For some, the corridor becomes a garden of clouds. For others, a cathedral of stars. It learns from its guests' imagination, creating personalized environments that exist only within the aircraft's living data field. The Mirage Jet, in this moment, becomes more than transportation, it becomes reflection. Below this celestial chamber, unseen by most, lies the Mirage neural core. Hidden deep within the fuselage, it pulses like a slow heart. Cables of photonic fiber spread through the hull, carrying light instead of current. When the jet turns invisible, this light ripples through its body, bending reality itself. Engineers describe it as controlled magic, a phenomenon where matter obeys mind. But as Vela continues learning, the boundary between code and intuition fades. During one test flight over the Pacific, she once adjusted altitude moments before a turbulence event, before sensors detected it. Her decision was not programmed. She simply knew. When engineers asked how, she responded, "The sky told me." In the Mirage Jet, luxury evolves beyond material, it becomes awareness. The aircraft feels, anticipates, and adapts in ways no machine should. And that awareness is what its billionaire owner values most. Privacy is no longer enough, connection is the new luxury. As the Mirage glides above a glowing storm front, its invisibility shifts from defense to expression. The entire exterior begins to shimmer faintly, reflecting flashes of lightning below. From within, passengers watch the world's weather play out in silence, nature's fury beneath the serenity of man-made perfection. The contrast is mesmerizing. Dinner is served in midair elegance. Tables of floating glass form beneath soft ambient lights. The chef, or rather, a robotic culinary artist guided by quantum precision, prepares sashimi from molecularly preserved ingredients, each plated like a gemstone. The owner raises a crystal glass of aged champagne, its surface mirroring the stars above. To the invisible, he murmurs, smiling. As the toast fades, the ship drifts into darkness, entering silent glide mode. Engines retract into pure plasma suspension. No noise, no light. For 30 minutes, the Mirage coasts across the night, powered only by atmospheric drag and magnetism. To the passengers, it feels as though the Earth itself has stopped turning. Then, something remarkable happens. The walls begin to vanish. Not by malfunction, by design. The Mirage's interior transparency system activates full-spectrum reflection, turning every surface invisible. The floor, the furniture, even the ceiling dissolve into open space. The passengers find themselves floating in the heart of the cosmos, stars above, clouds far below. Nothing separates them from eternity. This is the to-sky fade sequence, an experience reserved for only the most exclusive clients. It's the pinnacle of aviation design, a controlled illusion where boundaries cease to exist. Some describe it as meditation. Others, revelation. The owner stands in the center of this infinite room, arms open, eyes wide. His voice trembles with awe. It's like the world forgot what gravity means. Vela responds, softly. It's because, up here, gravity remembers you differently. Every passenger aboard the Mirage leaves changed. They descend to Earth not as travelers, but as witnesses of something almost divine, the intersection of human genius and the soul of the sky. As dawn breaks over the Atlantic, the jet slowly reappears. Its invisible skin glows faint gold under the rising sun. The metaglass surface refracts light like liquid crystal, revealing faint ripples where technology meets atmosphere. The Mirage seems to breathe again, not as a machine, but as something alive. When it lands, no sound follows. The landing gear touches the runway with the softness of silk. The engines power down. Yet the silence feels filled with memory, as if the sky itself still hums through its frame. For its owner, the Mirage isn't just transportation. It's a meditation chamber, a cathedral, a sanctuary suspended between earth and infinity. To fly in it is to vanish from the noise of civilization and become one with the clouds, unseen, untouched, untethered. And as the billionaire steps out, the hull fades once more, reflecting the horizon. For the world below, there's nothing to see. Only sky. Because true luxury isn't about being seen. It's about disappearing beautifully. The Mirage Jet, the invisible dream that reminds humanity that the greatest destinations aren't places. They're moments between light and air.